Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blurred in the land. Welcome. It's the Matic. Welcome back to Matic. What is going on? Let's thank you so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and also returning to the channel. Let's get into today's new video. Today's new video is a movie review on M3GAN. Let's get into it. So, M3GAN starts off really good. We see kind of the theme right at the beginning. It's kind of dealing with technology, AI. I love the screenshot where they had like this commercial about like the toys and stuff. So I knew it was gonna kind of have like maybe a Chucky element to some degree, but in a different way. We are introduced to Katie. Katie is the first main character that we're introduced to the movie. She's in the vehicle with her parents. And what happens is Katie is the survivor of a bad car accident. So Katie eventually ends up being in custody with Aunt Gemma. What I liked about this is we learn about their relationship. They don't really necessarily have the best niece and aunt relationship. Pretty much, not Aunt Gemma, excuse me, Katie having to readjust her life because now she's living with, Aunt Gemma. It's a bit different. Aunt Gemma is like a retro toy collector. She also works for this company called Funky. I really like how the characters were well written. You know what I'm saying? Katie's a bit detached. Aunt Gemma's a bit of a workaholic, working for this toy company. Also, what I thought really worked with the film was the side characters, meaning the secondary characters in the movie. Aunt Gemma's co-workers. I like that they weren't your typical like supporting like secondary characters in the movie. You know what I'm saying? They had their wits about M3GAN. So let's talk about M3GAN. So M3GAN pretty much is this AI that was created by her aunt for the toy company project that she's been working on, despite her boss being a bit of a jerk. And pretty much she's working at this job, and pretty much M3GAN becomes the brand for the job. You know what I'm saying? We see themes like AI in this film because AI is a thing, artificial intelligence, and the problems with it. You know what I'm saying? The bad and also the good that came with it. Aunt Gemma not liking to want to be a parent, so M3GAN took on the role for Katie, you know what I'm saying? And she ends up becoming like the mother, the teacher, the protector of Katie herself. And Aunt Gemma just didn't want the role of being a parent at all. So we see the differences between the characters in this movie. The other thing that was really interesting about this film was when they created M3GAN, we see the boss kind of eventually give it in. Because he's like, look, we're trying to compete with the other company, Hasbro, and we need a product. You know what I'm saying? So we see the corporate greed and also just how the toy companies are. They're probably competing with one another realistically as well, and wanting to bring out the best product. Now, what we also see is the dangers of AI. We see there's a scene where Aunt Gemma said, didn't I turn you off, M3GAN? And M3GAN is still actually functioning. You know what I'm saying? She's questioning morality, life and death. What are these concepts? Also, the other thing that we see, M3GAN is doing her own thing. She's hurting people and killing people and kind of hiding it from Aunt Gemma and also Katie. She kills the neighbor's dog somehow. We see her pretty much kill another character, which is the boss of the company. And also she's cunning with it. You know what I'm saying? There's a scene where she's dancing around. I thought that was the most outlandish thing. I said, no way. And she's overly protective of Katie. If you do anything to Katie, You in trouble, okay? And that was crazy. That was the crazy scene that we saw. Um, but the other thing that I got from this film that I thought was interesting was how cunning she was for a villain. She played into learning the weaknesses of the humans. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much Aunt Gemma being a workaholic, not wanting to take care of Katie. You know what I'm saying? So she was able to read the emotions. I thought that was a really cool thing. There's a scene where she's able to see Katie guilt, you know what I'm saying, and like the different morality thing, and kind of she's able to read the emotions of humans, which I thought that was a really executed concept for this film. But like I said, M3GAN was very interesting. I did like her as the antagonist. I liked the main characters, you know what I'm saying? They were very different from one another. The supporting characters did a good job, you know what I'm saying, for it to be a horror sci-fi type of film. And overall, here is my actual rating. So let's get into it. For me, I can't wait, I'll be honest with you, to see the sequel for it, M3GAN 2. M3GAN, the first one, I'm giving it an A plus. Okay, it delivered horror elements in this film that really worked. It gave me Chucky vibes. I gotta put it out there. It gave me Chucky vibes. The writing was really good writing. Shouts out to James Wan. He wrote the story for it. Blumhouse, you got another one. DJ Khaled, y'all got another one, okay? Have you guys seen M3GAN? You tell me in the comments, guys. And also, are you looking forward to seeing the sequel to the movie, M3GAN 2, that comes out in 2025? You tell me in the comments, guys. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking. And thanks for subscribing. And also, guys, have a wonderful Friday or Saturday, wherever you're at in the world, guys. And I'm out. Thank you for the support now.